इस बिल्ली को छोड़ूंगा नहीं, उसका घर तोड़ दूंगा इस बुलडोजर से। अरे बाबू, उस बिल्ली के बच्चे का घर मत तोड़ो, नहीं तो वो बिल्ली तुम्हें फिर से काट देगी। वो मुझे पहले ही बहुत ज्यादा काट चुकी है, इसीलिए तो मैं उस छोटी बिल्ली का घर तोड़ने जा रहा हूँ। अरे पहले तू डॉक्टर के पास चल और अपना इलाज करवा ले, नहीं तो तू भी बिल्ली बन जाएगा। मम्मी तुम घर जाओ, मुझे अपना बदला लेने दो। नहीं, मैं नहीं जाऊंगी। तो ठीक है, मत जाओ, अब मैं ही बुलडोजर को तेज चलाता हूँ। बुलडोजर लेकर चला गया। घर से बाहर निकल बिल्ली, देख मैं बुलडोजर लेकर आया हूँ तेरा घर तोड़ने के लिए। निकल बाहर बिल्ली, घर में छुप कर बैठी हुई है। आहा, मजा आ गया आइसक्रीम खाकर, बहुत मीठा और ठंडा आइसक्रीम था। अरे चोरनी बिल्ली, तू मेरा पूरा आइसक्रीम खा गई, केवल वहाँ लकड़ी बची है। मलाई आइसक्रीम था, मजा आया खाने में उसे। चोरनी बिल्ली, अब मैं तेरा घर तोड़ूंगा बुलडोजर से। और उससे आइसक्रीम खरीदा है तूने। ये ले, तुम खाली मुझे ही मार रही हो, इस चिंचे को भी तो मारो। इसने भी तो एक बोरा गेहूं चुरा कर बेचा है। अब तू ले। अरे माँ, ये बहुत तेज लग रही है। तुम दोनों ने घर का पूरा राशन बेच दिया और उसे बेचकर आइसक्रीम खा लिया। अब हमारे घर में रोटी कैसे बनेगी बताओ? मम्मी 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 मम्मी। अरे क्या हुआ बाबू, तू इतना डरा हुआ क्यों है? तू तो बुलडोजर लेकर गया था बिल्ली का घर तोड़ने। अरे मम्मी, उस बिल्ली के घर में एक बड़ी बिल्ली भी रहती है, अब वो मेरे पीछे पड़ी हुई है। देखो वो आ रही है मुझे काटने के लिए। मैंने तुम्हें पहले ही मना किया था कि बिल्लियों का घर मत तोड़ो। अब वो बिल्ली तुम्हें छोड़ेगी नहीं, काट के ही मारेगी। देखो वो आ गई, वो आ गई। जल्दी बचा लो मुझे। अरे हटो, इस बिल्ली को तो मैं अकेला ही भगा दूंगा। अब ये देखो बिल्ली, चल भाग जा यहाँ से, नहीं तो मैं तुझे पीट दूंगा। written instantly, and it grabbed that a reader all along. The details are beautiful, woven into the structure of the novel, and they always so interesting light on Mr. Chips and rock-filled hill. Instructions are lived with a sprinkling of humor on almost every page. Everywhere does it go. Mr. Chief was ultimately looked upon on an instruction at Brookfield. He loved his boys and lived for them. The boys in turn were extremely fond of him. This instruction is no longer in existence. It has already died out. Preface. Even in England, Mr. Chief was a pre-war man. I believe that our students reading for their intermediate with like this book, and many even come to love it. It is written in simple language, which is at the same time beautiful. It is a short novel, and I hope that they will like to read it more than once. The notes given below many serve as a light to the appreciation of the novel, particularly that characters are list of word and experience, as well as a name of personal and place with which the student may not be very familiar, and the stays together with their meanings, and also include Brookfield was situated in beautiful Newfoundland and was struggled by accident. It was an open countryside, and its school transport had been of playing God. It was administered by one of the head observed component functions established in the region of Queen Elizabeth as a grammar school. It never gathered an reputation of it has a unique career, and it was reputation varied from its time to time. Its main structure was updating during the region of King Giro and it was during this movement that with while studying most of its glory, it was nevertheless a good school of this second rank. Brookfield produced a professional man, member of parliamentary mechanical administrators, peers, and bishops, also turned by pleasure, manufacture, and country skills and persons. When the First World War broke out in 1914, he also contributed to this war effect. Quite a few of these teachers and students joined into American forces. Many of them died for England. Its grants were also used for trading purpose. Both during peace and war, Brookfield contributed to the glory of England through most of the novel deal with the periods of peace. Statistics. Mr. Chips lived with Mr. John Brookfield in 1817 at the
age of 22, he was handsome, impressive youth, fashionable dressing according to the country time. It was able to establish himself as a teacher without much difficulty. Mr. Chips was a Cambridge graduate, but he was not very bright. He was a devoted and concentration teacher. He lived and worked for his students, and he had among other dreams and ambitions. It was very outset of this career. He was happy able to realize his strong point as well as the shortcoming equal, and this made him stable and placing. Mr. Chips had no scholarly impressions within when after long years of teaching, he was not a profound scholar of Greek and Latin ethics. He liked to use some expensive aesthetics in his conversation. Toward the end of his career, he had a strong motivated his memories and their history of the school during his time, but this he could never do alright. He had written down same study notice was writing bored him. Mr. Chips grew to be a disciplinary and a truth as effective teacher. He keeps standard and helped students develop characters. He come to be loved by his students. True to his heart, he always looked upon him. All the students from this survey reminded that the whole of the students it remember your grandfather youth. He could never grasp that primitive and stupid fellows. You are grateful. Similarly, when Lord Green come to the Brookfield as a guest of honor, his British Mr. Chips told him, Mr. I am really old enough to remember you, and a young man, and I confess that you seem to me of this have improved you a great deal. Mr. Chips indebted himself to the boys and the public of the man, which was quantity but outside any molecule, which as the passage of time it has insistently come to the loved toward at the end of his career and his development during the war. He was looked upon as a war man. His adoptee become another source of human people like this ground old man whose remember and observations were equally added, and thus intention people did not laugh at him but with him at his remarks. The boys looked toward to this from Chips. He's made him a very popular figure. Everybody come to be look upon him as instruction. Mr. Chips had only one remains to his life on added small incident, but it inflated him as a good deal and left it permanent mark upon him. Accidentally he met Miss Catherine Bright in the lake district He watched his ankle in an useless fact to her help. She attached him during his illness, and in spite of this fact that he had very vast idea of chips, they were soon in love and married. Mr. Chips has nearly 2 years of identical marriage life. He was a bring positive influence on his home, which made a new man of him. Improved, and his sense of humor bloomed into a sudden richness to which years lent majority. His outlook also broadened, and he became gentle, and was he feels strong, and also become more popular. It was she who legally part from him on the eve of her wedding, with the words that become so popular. Late goodbye, Mr. Chips. He said with much gravity. Catherine Broods. Miss Catherine was 25 when she met Mr. Chips, who was 48. She was accidentally beautiful. He first looked upon him with middle age and survival-looking man. She was a governess out of job. She rode bicycle, not very much liked by the men of Victorian time. She had advanced and radical idea which learned from the spiritual law of William Murray. She did that and admitted that she could be called a radical socialist. His views were ever domestical opposed to his Mr. Chips. She loved Chips and his politicians were as no he excessively held influence upon him. She was more intelligent and brilliant than she gave him advanced idea on education, which he demonstrated in his education. Protect the stepsister wife became very popular at Brofield. She contribute a good idea of all school activities, maths and social and music concerns. She was herself a fine musician. Her life was cut short by childbirth. Write a note on Brookfield. What contributions did Brookfield make to England? Draw a characteristic streak in Mr. Chips. Write a note on Mr. Chips as a teacher. Write an account of Mr. Chips' married life. What influence did Catherine Broods exercise on Mr. Chips? Describe the first meeting between Mr. Chips and Catherine Broods. Describe the cordial between Ralston and Chips. Write a note on Mr. Chips. Human can we look upon Mr. Chips and his instruction of profiles. Draw characteristics streak of Catherine Broods. Write a short note on views and ideas of Catherine Broods. Write proof note on this following. So Mr. Whitworth is maintenance and Mr. Catherine scenes which we glance at this thing and which trend.